Hi there, everybody. It is Marcel of the Family Bassett from Peacemaker Society. This is a video regarding I need your help. We've gone ahead with an animal sanctuary. We owe $139,000 more on that. There is a house on the property that needs to be fixed up. And you guys can see we've started Peacemaker Society Animal Sanctuary. It's a YouTube playlist. It's separate on a different account than what you're watching right now, than Marcel Bassett. But within that, we have blue jays, squirrels, beavers, hawks, all kinds of amazing nature, bears, coyotes, and we're taking care of them. We're making it that this land is safe for them. And we need one-time gifts. You can send them to peacemakersociety@outlook.com.
Again, opinion time. If you didn't see, hold on. I'll show you his website. Yeah, peacemakersociety.org. So this is their website, Peacemaker Society, which I'm not a fan of the layout of the website. You have tons of videos that autoplay. Like, oh my god, look at this. Oh god, stop. All of them are gonna autoplay. Why would you format your page like this? So like 13 videos all start playing at once. Oh god. 2020 rates. Their bronze package is $500 for 1 month, silver package $1,500 for 2 months, gold package $5,000 for 6 months, VIP sovereign package $10,000 for a year, group package $25,000 for a year. To me, in my opinion, seems grifty. Seems grifty.
Whatever you can afford. We're also going to be putting membership dues towards that. I'm going to be doing the Zoom meetings once a month or more often if they sell out quickly. Teaching unalienable rights, doing coaching. If you are a member, you will get a discount of about 50% off of whatever the price for the Zoom coaching is on sovereign rights and what to do about it. This is the Peacemaker Society Freedom Fund. So within that, you guys can be a part of it. I want to say I've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I'm really, now that I'm out on a sanctuary, our sanctuary, it's allowing me to clear a lot of the garbage that was in my brain over the years from living in Winnipeg. And I'm a little bit heartbroken over how I treated a number of different people. The way I acted in a bunch of different situations. I was clearly operating with my mind, not my heart. Now in Winnipeg...
He's talking about when he yelled at people. He got in, a lot of people were mad at him for the segment where he was screaming, you know, I'm a judge, you're effed, B, you know, swearing at people. So this is him being like, oh, I'm not like that, I'm calm.
Winnipeg, tomorrow is November 12th. Today is November 11th, Remembrance Day. And as of tomorrow, they are locking Winnipeg down. My understanding is you're not supposed to go too far from your house. There's allegedly going to be roadblocks on coming in and out of the city. Things are hitting the fan, you guys. So Peacemaker Society, again, I submit us for your government. We're supplemental, so you don't have to quit the existing system to join us. We just teach you how to reserve your rights in it. We have everything from food programs coming to public...
He thinks that he can just start his own government with blackjack and hookers. You can't do that. You can't just start your own government in the jurisdiction of another government. That's what makes, like, the government of Canada sovereign, is that they can back up their government with, like, force, the police, the military that Canada has, whatever. This is the same for basically any country with a government. Governments are sovereign because they can back up that sovereignty in some way, legislatively, through force, if necessary, via the cops and stuff, through the consent of the governed, if we're talking about a democracy. Like, you can't just decide, I'm starting a new government, come join my government. That's not how that works.
awareness team. We're also going to have a bunch of print materials up on our website that you can buy. We'll ship them directly to you and you can distribute them in your local neighborhoods. We need volunteers to run our programs. Email us peacemakersociety@outlook.com or call 204-698-2684. Give us a call. Within that, I had a conversation with somebody today that I was making up with. It was someone I was very close with for quite a number of years. Recently, as we were getting the land, I was stressed out. I was a bit of a jerk. I was rude when I didn't need to be. And this individual shared with me that she lost her mom, she lost her daughter, and one other relative, all very recently. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, her daughter killed herself. I'm not sure how the mother died. I don't recall. But my point with that is we're all going to lose a lot of people we love. And I'm very sorry for that. What we need to do, though, is get real by the people, for the people, unregistered, unincorporated government functioning. And that
What does the death have to do with you trying to form a sovereign citizen government? I'm so confused.
That's what I'm here to teach you guys how to do. Peacemakersociety.org. Again, our info is free for you right now. It was $1,500 to $2,500 to $10,000 that we've been paid for this before. So again, the Your Freedom, Your Way how-to rights package on peacemakersociety.org is Peacemaker 1, Peacemaker 1. And then the actual Competent Heir Degree course. This is where you reclaim all your rights from the legal slavery system. It makes you competent to administer your own estate. And that is allrightsreserveduniversity.org. Competent Heir Degree course. The code for that is ARRU1. And that's all lowercase. I've been replaying my entire life in my mind, and all through my life, I felt like I had a purpose. I felt like if I told other people what that purpose was, though, it separated us, and they always looked at me like, I was scared they would look at me like I was out there or crazy.
Delusions of grandeur will tend to do that.
That's why a lot of times in the past, I would act out there or crazy, just so that when people would attack me, it would be for something I actually did. Within that, I'm not crazy. I'm not any of that.
He's claimed he's been in over 500 street fights. I got in over 500 street fights, so when people got mad at me, it was for the street fights and not for no reason at all. Which is a thing a very sane person says.
But my heart is breaking for what's happening in the world right now. And to all my friends and family that I've ever known or had, I love you all. I'm sorry for any time I was a jerk. And I really am excited now, though, to operate and conduct myself the right way and bring freedom to all of you. Please protect your families. Please protect your friends. There's a video of a lady where, you know what? I'm actually going to show you guys this. Here, let's go to the computer here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a video here. This is a lady, two different women who did videos just regarding their children being forced vaccinated, as well as it's just really good information. So I'm going to play this for you now. And hopefully you can hear it okay. Sorry, the picture probably won't be the best.
Morning to all fucking parents out there. My child has just come home from school without my authority and has been given fucking injections on her fucking arm. I've rung the school and they've said that it was nothing to do with them, that the NHS come into the school and they've done it. And not even had my authority. I'm not signed nothing. I'm absolutely fucking livid. Please fucking check your children and make sure that they're not being fucking jabbed without your authority. Now, if my child gets fucking ill, what am I supposed to do?
She sounds lovely.
Knows what she's had put in her. But school has fucking pissed me off. I'm so fucking angry and upset that now I'm worried that
I gotta skip past this. This is hurting my ears. Why does he think filming something like this is okay? Does he not understand that this is insufferable?
Okay, guys. There's also another video that I saw of a gentleman in Britain where COVID agents or whatever they're called came to the guy's home.
COVID agent.
And just because he had been out in public, and they were trying to give him a ticket for basically leaving his home.
If they were doing a lockdown and he was leaving, yeah, then they could probably give him a ticket.
What we are witnessing is World War II, but way more.
That's the most eloquent quote in the history of quotes. Let's run that back.
What we are witnessing is World War II, but way more.
God damn it. Someone make us a shirt design. What we are witnessing is World War II, but way more.
What's coming is really, really bad, and I'm so sorry I didn't get things up faster in the 11 years I had before now. I feel genuinely like I failed you guys, but I'm not failing anymore. We need funding. We need your help. I personally need you guys to believe in us, to see me for who I am and what I'm here to do for you. I have in 11 years proven freedom beyond the shadow of a doubt. I've had the legal system recognize it, and it is free for you to download. I beg you, with every inch of my heart and soul, to please go to allrightsreserveduniversity.org, go to the Competent Air Degree course, the top right heading, enter in the code ARRU1, all lowercase, and please claim your rights. Also join peacemakersociety.org. I am a living encyclopedia for how to do this process, and I will be going live on Zoom once a month, and we will put it on peacemakersociety.org.
We're gonna prevent World War II, but more, one Zoom call at a time, okay? This guy and his faux hawk, they're gonna stop COVID Hitler in his tracks.
As soon as we finish deciding that date, which will be in the next few days.
COVID has invaded Poland on false pretenses, and that cannot stand.
My staff and I are doing the final training right now so that they have signing authority in my name going forward. So whatever happens, Peacemaker Society will live on to try and help you all. To everyone who's had family or friends die, I am so sorry. There are concentration camps throughout Canada. I am so sorry.
What? What?
There are concentration camps throughout Canada. I am so sorry.
What? No, there isn't. To my knowledge, I'm not Canadian. I'm from Michigan. I'm quite close to Canada. To my knowledge, there are not concentration camps in Canada.
I am so sorry that these sick global elites are a bunch of pedophiles. I am so sorry to bring what the world really is to you. Please support Peacemaker Society Freedom Fund. We are the best hope that everyone has. Our information is proven.
What ridiculous scaremongering for the, in my opinion, grift. There are concentration camps. It's World War II, but more. Come to my website if you want to prevent, a second Holocaust, by the way. Ridiculous. This is the most blatant, come buy my product ever.
Recognized by judges, the Chamber of Commerce, social assistance, volunteer rewards programs, Volunteer Manitoba. We will initially need people to volunteer, but as our budgets grow, we will offer pay as well. And we will have gifts for those who help in any program that we operate with the funding that comes in from us working those programs. Marcel, the family Bissett from Peacemaker Society, formerly known as Mark Zerwell once upon a time. I'm sending love to all of you, and I am dismayed at what is happening in the world right now. To all the police and military and legal agents out there, I am no longer going to yell at you guys. I'm going to dedicate myself to making sure you understand why the legal system is a criminal fraud. It's all a corporation. For a corporation to have power, there must be a valid contract. For a valid contract to exist, it must meet the terms of a valid contract. Voluntary, no threat, no harm, full disclosure, and all parties having a meeting of the minds on what they're signing and agreeing to.
The government is not a corporation. You do not require a contract with the government for the laws to apply to you. That's not how anything works.
If those things do not exist, it is not a contract but a fraud. This is the basis why all lawyers are illegal criminal fraud. The United Nations is illegal criminal fraud. Please go watch the movie The Pianist.
What? Hold on. I've not seen The Pianist. The Pianist is a 2002 biographical war drama produced and directed by Roman Polanski. Oh no, not Roman Polanski! With the script by Ronald Harwood and starring Adrian Brody. It's based on an autobiographical book, The Pianist, a Holocaust memoir by the Jewish, Polish pianist and composer. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce that. There it is. A Holocaust survivor. The film was co-production of France, the UK, Germany, and Poland. It's like a Holocaust drama, directed by Roman Polanski. Oh. Okay.
The Resistance, and just anything to do with World War II, Schindler's List, the movie Swing Kids. Watch them. This is what's coming. And again, I am sorry, but I am happy that we do have programs and we are bringing real government. So Peacemaker Society Freedom Fund, please support it. Just send your gift to peacemakersociety@outlook.com.
It's funny to me that he calls, like, the Canadian federal government a corporation, when in reality, his company is a corporation. I'm sure he has an LLC or something. Although he's talked shit about LLCs before, so I don't know. I assume they have some form of incorporation for this Peacemaker Society, and they're claiming to be a government. So he is literally a private company pretending to be a government, claiming the actual government is a private corporation. It's an interesting scenario.
Via e-transfer, and I thank you very, very much for your time. May God help us all, and may freedom win globally. Thank you so much. And for the record, Joe Biden is a pedophile.
We did it. I think I need to put on my tinfoil hat for this one. Suspicious Minds. Why we believe conspiracy theories. Might be a book this guy could stand to take a look at.
To my understanding, so is Oprah. So is most of Hollywood.
Oh, Oprah. Oprah, who was a victim of sexual assault as a child. Great. That's not a messed up thing to accuse someone of with zero evidence at all. Cool. Good.
And that is the Epstein list that came out. As far as Biden goes, you can see a bunch of photos of him being inappropriate with children online. To my understanding,
Biden's a creepy old man. I would agree. There are a lot of things to criticize about Biden. But as far as I understand, there's no evidence of him actively being an actual pedophile. If you have that evidence, feel free to bring it forward. Same with Trump, who was an actual friend of Jeffrey Epstein. But, like, accusations without evidence, not a great look.
I'm not a big supporter of Donald Trump either, but he is standing up to the China agenda, and I do believe there was a fraud in the States as far as that goes. But again, this is from my heart to yours. To anyone I ever offended or I was rude to, I am so sorry. You are not my enemy. These people that are trying to kill us are my enemy, as they are yours.
Have I heard of Trey Smith? No, I haven't. Who's Trey Smith?
I was just trying to make it so I could take care of the people I care about and have what I needed so my kids could grow up safe. And now all I have left to do is teach you guys. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for your time. I love you all very much. If they start coming for us in our homes, fight back, you guys. And even now, with if you honor veterans, November 11th, if you wear a poppy, if you believe in freedom and what they fought for, when the curfews come, take to the streets, protest, file lawsuits, stand up for your rights, learn what we teach, and private fee schedule agents. We are going to form common law grand juries to hold these people accountable, and you can look up the Nuremberg trials. I have been taught by David Harper, the Grand Chief of the Cree Nation, how to open community courts. And I have experts for any step of the process that we can send you to on top of showing you our results. So again, if you want to give to the Freedom Fund, e-transfer, Peacemaker Society at Outlook.com. It will automatically deposit. Or get a hold of us for membership, or to help with running our programs, or to give up flyers, or anything else. Time for action, you guys, is now. And I have my heart and my head screwed on the right way, finally. Let's make sure that children have freedom in future generations. And just so everyone knows, Washington, D.C. is District of Columbia. That is not the Republic. It is not sovereign. That is District of Columbia, a corporate jurisdiction. This is why you must unincorporate your rights with the paperwork we teach you. Okay?
Washington, D.C. is the seat of the federal government of the United States. It's not a private corporation.
Government of Canada and the Crown, all of that is a corporation. Government of Canada,
it's not,
is in Washington, D.C. at the Canadian Embassy on Massachusetts Avenue on sec.gov.
There is a Canadian embassy in Washington, D.C. There are embassies of many nations in Washington, D.C. because it's the seat of government for the United States.
As a corporation, it is listed. It is not even a Canadian corporation. In Canada, we live on the Dominion of Canada, which is the land inside the water border the Queen allegedly claims title to. Birth certificates are slavery bonds. They mean you're...
No, they're not.
Bought, owned, sold, and traded by the Vatican Church. And
what? Oh, the Vatican's a part of this now. Oh, okay. That's new.
And when the national debt defaults, which it will at some point, they can take all registered property from you, your house, car, kids. The schools are only open, as you saw that lady say, so that they can inject your children and harm them. Get your kids out of public school. If there really were a pandemic, which there isn't, but if there were a pandemic, it would get the kids too. The fact
there's a pandemic. Let's see what the U.S. death toll is. U.S. COVID deaths every day. Oh boy, we're up to 326,000, and over 3,000 are dying a day. Good job, USA.
that they have that open still proves this is such a lie. And if Walmart can be open, so can a small business. This is them bankrupting anyone who is not a part of the elites. We all need to fight back with the unincorporated economy, open markets, and by knowing your rights. I leave you guys on that note. Please support our animal sanctuary. Please support the programs we're bringing everywhere globally. Support Peacemaker Society Freedom Fund. We do have accountants and independent people overseeing all of our numbers, and you can even direct where you would like those funds to go. Thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you soon. And remember, check out our beavers and birds and animals on the Peacemaker Society Animal Sanctuary playlist, which again, you will see on another playlist or another channel. Thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon, and I am excited to bring you guys the real help you need. I'm all done crapping on people. We're all in way too much trouble, and freedom is in too much trouble to treat anyone as an enemy. Even though I do hate police, even the cops, I'm going to teach you guys how rights work and why you need to change. Because if we all don't help each other, keep this land and ourselves sovereign and get our sovereignty back, which was taken through corporate statehood, there'll be nothing left for anyone anyway. Okay, you guys. I love you. Namaste. Best in me to the best in you. Forgive my shortcomings. I beg you. And support the Peacemaker Society Freedom Fund.
Oh, he just keeps
and our animal
going.
sanctuary
End the
and
video.
all the help we have coming for you.
I hear Baja.
Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next
Hooray.
video. Bye-bye.
Or it's someone who's come to murder me. Either way. Okay, that's enough Marcel today. Jesus Christ. This guy is so interesting. And he's got so many things for us to look at moving forward. I'm so excited. I don't remember who sent this guy to me, but thank you, because beautiful.